Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Ambrosia demo. It is... Okay, this is going to sound kind of weird, but it's effectively a power wash sim crossed with, like, you're dealing with an alien fungus. That's really all I can tell from the game, and that sounds extremely cool to me. I always liked the idea of power wash sim, but I found it a little static, a little boring. And so to make it actually have, like, more of a narrative, a different setting, and goals, oh, I'm down. And yeah, if you want to play the demo, it's just available as part of the Next Fest right now, so just follow the link in the description below. Rings of Saturn, 2240. As humanity spread into the galaxy, fleeing a dying Earth, a group of mystical field scientists called the Scarabs were formed. Where catastrophe strikes, Scarabs go. Their study of death in the cosmos will unlock human immortality, the Ambrosia Project. Cluster in the Rings of Saturn is an agricultural colony that has been met with one such devastating catastrophe. Welcome home, Dalia. Start mission? Space? Wasn't sure if there was more dialogue there. Well, it's fine. I'm sure this is going to be one of those that we actually get to see a much better view of everything once we get going. So read Scarab Internal Network. I love that portrait. It's very, double fine. Good luck, D. Dalia, I'll be running dispatch and comms for you while you're in the cluster. Send me your observation notes. I'll analyze the samples you upload. Same as always, I'll meet with you. D, you'll be, same as always, I'm with you, D. You'll be okay. The Scarabs want you to find and extract anything else here that matters, and given that it's the Scarabs, it's probably gross. Probably an organ of some type. You'll know when you see it. You know this place better than us. Maz. Okay, anything else around here? No. So we have spray and... Let's see, basic and narrow. Maz recording check, right? Comms are good. Let's do this by the books. These are observation notes from Scarab Dalia Volkova. I've arrived at the cluster, the Saturn agricultural colony. Unknown crisis, unknown death toll. Well, it's got a mood already. Public notices. Please don't blame us. We started asking Hale about it. Exo fungus growing where it shouldn't. Regrowing when we pruned it. More cluster lung cases than before. We saw grains of sand instead of a beach. Hale told us not to worry. The fact that we all believed her is proof enough of how scared we were. Lori Walsh, B-Ring agriculturalist. Please don't blame us and find those who stay behind. Can't believe Gerald didn't evacuate. He just didn't want to come, said this was his home. He just kept refusing me. He deserves a goodbye, even if he didn't get a good death. Everyone here did. Hale's still here, running a ship of the dead into the maw of the beast she won't make eye contact with. Lori Walsh. Once again. Okay. Not surprised Hale's still running the place. She loved this colony more than me. I'm pretty sure. So an electric fruit. Cluster is filled with alien fungus. Each fungus is a distinct fruit, which can be collected. Doesn't look like we have much else. Okay, so I have an unlimited amount of water. It just comes back. Oh, that's fun. I'm going to have to turn down those sound effects, though, because they are going to get loud. Probably. Okay. Lori Walsh personal emails. If they call Dalia, it's too late. Subject, if they call Dalia, it's too late. To Gerald Parker. Okay. Who calls for the Undertaker before they call for a doctor? Hale will call for a Scarab, but she won't even say her stepdaughter's name. You know what it means if Dalia comes home, Gerald. Please, leave with us. With me. Only Hale understood. She was the reason I left. Exploder fruit. I wonder if that's ammo for things then. The lab is under quarantine. Manual overrides required to progress. Attached note. This room was originally built before our grav generators were working. Check the ceilings. Nat. Might be the next room? I don't know. Unpowered door. Ah. Well, looks good to go. I adore this aesthetic. Dalia is equipped with a chemical sprayer that will dissolve alien fungus on contact. Press left click to spray. Seems like this is kind of messy. Okay, doesn't look like I have to worry about it too much. Like regrowing, at least not yet. The heck is going on here? This almost seems like insectoid. Oh, that's weird. Maz, the exofungus shouldn't be growing here. It's usually well contained. It has to be. Well, they goofed up somehow. Yeah, so as long as I don't run out, it recharges much faster. I've always hated mechanically. It's fine. It's not really a problem yet. That is still kind of loud. Like, I understand it's kind of like sweet spot reloading and whatnot, but some part of me is just kind of like, I don't know. Also don't know if I need to clean all of this up. Just give myself some room to get through. Turn on flashlight with F. Ooh, a little bright. Now, is that something? Oh. I can pick stuff up. Well, that's cool. And I appreciate that they're doing the, like, split finger. Oh. Oh, I could throw that. Wait, I took damage. Okay. So these are things that I actually have to worry about a little. Okay, I'm gonna clean some of this up because this looks like something's going on here. Maybe. We will see. Open flame. Oh, I see. I managed to set the fungus on fire, so it's burning. Cool. Because that makes my life easy at getting through some of this. Wonder if I can eventually do a actual flamethrower. Maybe. I'm digging this already because it's giving me strong horror vibes. Harvest fungal fruit using Dalia sprayer by cleaning the base to sever the fruit from its stalk. Fruit can be damaged, so be careful when harvesting. Fruit quality great. Okay. That probably just gives me more ammunition. Oop. Yep. Fruit quality great again. Get a healing station. Okay, doesn't seem too bad. Oh. This kind of spread when I wasn't paying attention. I think I destroyed that fruit. Oh well. Yeah, I wonder if I can, like, get rid of some of the structural components on these. There we go. Yeah, looks like you can kind of break the structure of them and they fall apart. Might actually be one a little bit back. I don't know if there's a fruit up in there. But it might as well clean up somewhat actively. But yeah, this is giving strong horror game vibes, but gameplay-wise, it's anything but, kind of. I mean, maybe it gets spookier. Fungus propagation hypothesis. We have a good backlog of viable seeds thanks to crossbreeding earth crops with exofungus. Our team is good, the best actually. Nobody can do what we do. And that's what's annoying me. We can't supply enough seeds to feed the whole galaxy. They'll only grow in the cluster's soil. Any other soil and nothing, no growth, not even a hint of it. Can't isolate what protein structure the Leviathan has that the fungus needs. What is the Leviathan giving the fungus here that normal soil can't? Keep finding fungus growing in the vents. I know it's seeking electrical sources to feed. Obviously, but why the vents? There's nothing there, no power sources. Sometimes kids crawl through them, but that's it. It's looking for something, I just don't know what. I am immediately interested though. The idea of like having to worry about fungus is kind of poignant. I mean, very Last of Us in a good way. comboed with kind of the more interesting sci-fi setting, gives it kind of this I don't know, I guess investigative mystery flair. I'm always a sucker for this sort of thing. I had the same interest in The Expanse. Exploder fruit quality is good. Okay. First time coming home in 15 years and I don't even know who's alive. You know what? We have this. We get some more fruit. But I don't really know if there's any fruit to harvest at this point, so I'm just gonna burn it out. But yeah, this is what I really liked about The Expanse. I don't know if any of you have seen or read The Expanse. So we have a tether. We can pull ourselves towards the location. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so we can go up and over. Yo, grappling hook. That's fun. Problem is she can't mantle, so that's going to make this a little trickier. Alright, let's look around for a moment. Door scuffed, we do have an explosive container, but... Come on, people, you know what to do. We've run evac drills before, so why are you not doing it? Lab 6 and B-Ring. Meet Illa Bot. Bot? Bat? Probably Bat. Or Lori Walsh here, within the next 6 hours or they cannot help you. Maeve De Angelis. Cluster Colony Management. Looks like that's the only email. Maeve, we haven't spoken since I left. She was everything to me. Once upon a time. Oh, good. I also save when I'm... Okay, I wasn't quite where I was angling, but that's okay. Is there a fruit up here? If there is, I'm not seeing it, which means I'm probably going to destroy it. Okay, looks like this is good to go at this point. I'm not seeing anything else. Which means that door is open? Yeah. Go from here. I'm also a huge sucker for any game that involves O0G. Okay, Dalia's tether can grab items that are lighter than her. Okay. Don't think that one was as good. Maybe that one is? Unfortunately, the exploder fruits are kind of messy. I'm trying to get at them. Do I see any other fruits nearby? Ooh. That actually, yes. Whoa. Well, that's the end of that section. Okay, do we have anything else growing? Because the nice part is the exploder fruit absolutely can and will burn. That's bigger and creepier. Okay. Nothing in here. I want to... Okay. Check if there's any other fruit hanging out that I should harvest. What is that? Exploder samples. I wonder if we've got to use these for something. But yeah, barring any more fruit, yoink, wham. Might have actually been 2 of those in that mix. Oh well. Okay, so the electrified fungus does not burn. The exploder does, though. I'll have to see what the actual merit of collecting these things are. It could be one of those that we use it as currency to buy upgrades, or it's just kind of a state of how efficient I've been. We will see. But I'm also a sucker for any game where you're like going through a facility and reading logs. I recognize that like it's kind of generic at this point, like so many games have done that, but it immediately puts me back in that kind of Dead Space mentality in a very good way. Or Dead Space and BioShock. Like, both of those just felt so good exploring and investigating and figuring out, like, yeah, what's going on here? What are you? Toggle the gravity controls. Oh. I can also turn them off if I need to. I actually don't know if I needed the gravity controls on in here. We might have been better off without them. I'm not seeing much. God, this game is giving me like some really strong horror vibes in a good way. I love the idea of horror games. I don't actually like playing most of them. They often aren't very fun, or they're extremely they're either not very fun or very punishing, or just kind of not fun, punishing, mean, just kind of a combination of things. Okay. Well, let's just scoot through here. Maz, I found a body. Cause of death. Cluster lung. Received a warning. From the one who sees, who knows. To hail Volkova. Subject a warning. It sleeps, but it does not dream. If it dreams, its dream will end all of time. Is this a Eldritch horror? There was an interact, and then I spritzed him. Oh, wait. Cause of death, cluster of lung. Time of death greater than 48 hours, yes. Ambrosia sample non-viable. Scarab consent not available. Not a candidate for the Ambrosia project. It's been too long. Leviathan organ. When did the cluster start digging them up? It's dripping. Ah. Wait, oh. We can also sprint. That's good. Okay, come on. Give me the fruits. I don't know if we need them for any reason. So I have a couple minutes to get back. Okay, that's flipped. This has gone through. Okay, get that. Let's just solve that problem a little bit. There might be some fruits to grab. I'm not seeing any in here. Grab some health. Okay. Scoot back through. This music is very good. So far, so mostly good. Okay, we haven't burnt through most of our resources. Oops. Oh, there's the fruit there. Quality is great. Alright. Not seeing anything else. Maz. If Maeve is here, is she? No. Can't think of her as dead. I'll find her. There's a fruit. Do I need the fruit? I have no idea. Damn it. Well, it's fine. Didn't need it. Maybe I did need it. I have no idea. Okay. So, sample quality, fair, good, Leviathan. Okay, return to shuttle. So there's crafting that we can do. Cool. I bonked a stupid crate into it. Scarab job, Scarab terminal. Do terminal. Okay, so we can spend resources on things. Reduce sprayer's recharge delay. Sure. Okay, so we have more powerful version of the basic chemical spray. Sprayer's recharge rate. Sprayer's reservoir size. Now let's go for power. No longer does damage to fruit. Snagging that. So combusts on contact. Conduct electricity between charged and uncharged sources. That might be useful. A number of these could actually be good for puzzle solving. Hold up. It's unlocked. No, maybe they're all active. So, Ceres B ring. So we have investigate electrical impulse and perform Gerald Parker's last rites. Vitals went offline at a community homestead. Find Gerald Parker's body and obtain his DNA sample for the Ambrosia Project. The Ambrosia Project sequences DNA of the recently dead in pursuit of reversing cellular decay in humans. Interesting. I wasn't expecting it to be mission-based. That's kind of... it's interesting. D. You're looking for a farmer by the name of Gerald Parker. He's a late consent to the Ambrosia Project, submitted during the crisis. Signs indicate he's recently deceased, hopefully still within the 48-hour viability window. I know being back here is hard for you, D, but think of it this way. Aren't you glad that it's you that gets to be here performing last rites? It's a chance to say goodbye. Yeah, say goodbye. Okay, for the demo, sprayer has been upgraded with the new spray types and better reservoir. Press T to swap. Okay, powerful harvest. Flammable and narrow. Maz, I remember Gerald Parker. He was crotchety to everyone but me, it seemed. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot stronger. I think he hated my stepmother more than I did. Okay, what are you still connected to? I have no idea what's going on with that. Well, quality was great. Okay, electric fungus shouldn't be here. This is an earth crop farm. Okay, anything else there? No. Lot assignments, Lot A, Gerald Parker, probationary warning, Laurie Walsh, vacant. Note attached from Gerald Parker. I get veto power on all applications for Lot C. Suck a lemon if you hate it. Well, definitely curmudgeon-y. Whoop! I was hearing a noise and I was like, I feel like I need to pay attention to that before I can do anything. Sucks because I wanted to read that. Alright, Maz, hope the alarm didn't interfere with the recording too much. So, somebody else died here. Did you try and evacuate the others and get stuck? There we go. A couple more of these. Sent, we don't need you to come visit. From Gerald Parker to Hale Volkova. Hale, I got your note about the upcoming routine visit, and we'd be happy to host you, but only if you'll work the pasture like the rest of us. You want access to our crops, and you gotta work the fields just like everybody else. Sincerely, Gerald, an actual farmer Parker. From Community Plot Administrator to Gerald Parker. Harold's Access. Gerald, I've told you before, please stop stealing my admin access to post notes everywhere. We're all annoyed by Hale, but I can't keep resetting my passwords. Okay, from Gerald Parker to Maeve to Angelus. I know a rat. It's not rats. I'm really sick of listening to creatures scrabbling around here. It's not rats. I keep a clean place, and Hale conveniently told us all exolife were dead. So then, what is it, Miss Smarty Pants Maeve? It was murder fungus. Or alien life. Bit of both. Ooh. Okay, so those explode. Wait. I don't think yeah, I no longer destroy the fruits. I don't think there was a way that I was going to be able to get that, was there? I'm going to try that again. I think even just getting close to that one messed me up. I wonder if we get to keep our resources, too. Return to shuttle. Yeah, I wonder if any of these are repeatable, or even if any of this matters. Yeah, looks like we just do that one again. At least I don't have to get delayed. That was just a hell of a lot of fruit to miss out on. Okay. Huh. Yeah, last time there was like a big explosive that kind of came out from there. Okay, let's just try the electric. Yeah, because I don't destroy fruits anymore, I guess it was kind of collecting it or protecting it. Hard to say. Interesting, some of the things aren't coming back. Yeah, I can spray the fruits. I just have to be very careful about where they are. I could set the whole place on fire, but I think that would be a mistake. Unless it literally doesn't let me get to it. No matter what, this one burns. I sincerely hope that's not the case. Because, yeah, look at all these fruits. Oh, piss. Wait. It's on fire again. Okay, fine. I maybe get to keep a couple of these. Okay. Another person died of cluster lung further out. Are you kidding me? Yeah, unfortunately, I think the whole protection thing is making it really difficult for me to get the fruits off of some of these. Oh well, it's not really that big of a deal. It's just one of those where I'm like, see an opportunity to get a bunch of stuff, and the answer is no. Never seen this advanced of cluster lung before. I hope you're at peace now. That was a mushroom that was shooting at me. That's gonna be fun. Alien life forms. We were brought up believing that they were all eradicated before I was even born. Oops. It's just like too easy to break those. I think also maybe the physics are a little weird. I almost kind of wish I could, like, just grab the fruit from afar. Because I should be able to grab this one. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, unfortunately the whole fruit protection thing, I think, is messing up an amount of this. In death, one with the stars. Because, yeah, it effectively just makes this section immortal. And I can't break it anymore. I guess I could just pull it. Oh, which maybe worked, actually? Nope. It worked badly. Okay, I have to worry about the exploding fruits. Just doing a kaboom. And yeah, I can't dislodge them easily. With the protection, because yeah, I think it just bounces off of them. I think I'm going to give up trying to get the fruits. We got enough upgrades to see where this is going, but clearly my decision to get the upgrade that protects them has only made them honestly impossible to harvest. Which I feel like is probably a design oversight, or I'm just bad. It's really hard to tell sometimes. Okay, let's take a look. What is this? Electrical samples, fire. Oh, wait, no, these are samples. I'm also noticing sometimes it's kind of hard to interact with things. Okay, so what is this? Deactivate alarm. Note attached. Dearest Hale, I know you tried to spy on our supply list. I've said it before, you don't need to know our supply levels. These supplies are for us. Best regards, Gerald Parker. Gerald never let Hale off the hook. Good. And we got this whole area up here, kind of. But it seems like there's not much here. Yeah, the one problem with the whole, like, fruit collection thing is mostly just a... video game physics are actually, like, really hard to program, so I 100% understand why. Why this is difficult to, like, set up and put together. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like it can burn any of these. Just the exploders and nothing more. Oh, there is actually a fruit down here. It's probably not in a good way. Also, I can't get it. Oh, eat to collect. But yeah, quality is poor. Oh, that's just another person. Oops. Damn. They, I guess the fire kind of burned some of that. I was under the impression it wouldn't. It certainly isn't breaking it up very fast. Okay, now we've got oodles of, like, little fragments here. But I don't know how much it matters. Because we're not really trying to reactivate this facility. Gerald, never let the pasture get this badly overgrown. Crisis hit everywhere. Everyone. Guess I should wait on, or be a little bit more patient with spraying here. But yeah, if you notice, because of the protection, this fruit is now just there. And yeah, I can't just grab it, so I'm out of luck. Dalia can craft spray type that conducts electricity. Oh. We can make the spray foam. Okay. We have a tether, pull towards a location. First, remember, we dig together, grow together, survive together. Okay. Door is now open. I see. Kind of spread these here a little bit. Fortunately, it doesn't always want to connect, which is a little tricky. There we go. The door is overloaded. It's either unpowered or overloaded. Is there... high voltage? Aw. Yeah, we either have high voltage or no voltage. Maybe the mushroom's too much. Maybe we need to find a different power source. Okay, I'm just going to cut that off for now. Yeah, the physics system definitely is a little futzy here. Okay, I did get the leech. Like, I want to like it. Ooh, mold spores. Oh. Yeah, I want to collect more of the fruit. But it's tricky without mechanical support to kind of allow me to do so. I can't do too much of those. I guess I can collect those at the very least. There we go. And yeah, I can always come back to the health station. And yeah, oh, well, there's another electro fruit here, but I can't collect it for some reason. I'm like, we are actually still getting a decent amount of stuff out of this. That shouldn't be fully discounted here. But, does this stuff burn? It feels like it should. Either way, in the interest of time, we're just going to go fast here. I'd like to get more of these fruits for upgrades, but it keeps fighting me. And so instead of continuing to fight it, I'm just going to take the fast and effective way. Oh, well, that didn't work. Apparently using the flammable thing doesn't work against the shooters. That's unfortunate. Well, oh, there's the electrical fruit. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it works. Sometimes it just goes flying off into the wild blue yonder. So is that the power node maybe I'm supposed to connect? That the electrical fungus is too much. Maybe. Girl's apartment. I've never been here before. You liked your privacy and a clean place. The crisis took even that from you. Oh, that doesn't look like that. It's electrified. Okay. Dig together, grow together, survive together. Okay, here we go. So this properly conducts power. And it's not blue. That means this should light up. This is an interesting game. Yep, there we go. Oh, gravity controls. I think we're good. Okay. Guess snag that. Clean this all up just a little bit. Oops. Gerald's friendly PSA. Stop monkeying around with the gravity switches. Some of us are trying to harvest in zero-G safely. Okay, doesn't look like we have too much else. I guess I could turn on zero-G. It might help me. Because, yeah, I can use the tethers to get around faster. Looks like there might be something in here. Gerald was protective of this place, of his farmers, of me. Yeah, so we can still get a decent amount of stuff from here. Even if the exploders are largely inaccessible. Love these vents. Hit out here all the time with Maeve. Our own secret passageway. Oh. We're over here. Oh. Huh. So this would have been a back way in. Interesting alternative route. I don't really know if it makes much of a difference here. Oh, that person's face turned into shrooms. That's not great. Yeah, that's a problem. Like, some amount of me was, like, willing to admit that, like, hey, maybe I'm just bad at this whole physics game system thing. No, I'm pretty sure at this point that's just it freaking out after being, let loose. That the physics engine kicks in and has a collision problem immediately. And instead just decides to explode. Which is funny, but real inconvenient if you have to get those resources. For any reason whatsoever. It talks back at night when it's just the stars and me. I hear it. It knows we eat it. I yelled at Gerald because he kept blaming me for the talking, but it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. Everyone's evacuating. I'm helping those who don't know where to go first, of course. Know where to go first. Of course, Gerald won't budge. I want him to come with me, but he keeps saying somebody needs to stay back. In case there are others, but who will be left? Yeah, I do feel like the flashlight is maybe a little aggressive, too. Well, on the plus side, we don't need to collect the fruits. We get plenty just from exploring. Okay, so this is a whole route. I wonder if this is a different route into Gerald's place. It's definitely another one of the icky bugs. Okay, this is definitely Gerald's. The player hitbox could be shrunk a smidge. I think. Especially if we're going through some of the environments. Tight spaces and everything. Yeah, like, I don't even know what's going on here. My character's just jittering a little. Let's see. What else do we have? Sorry, Gerald. I'll be out of here soon. I just want to bet the Ambrosia project is partly to blame. Maybe. Where was he? Oh, right, he was over there. But first, from Gerald Parker to Laurie Walsh. It's past midnight, cut it out. Dang it, Laurie! I need you to quit it with the whispering. Who are you even whispering to? It's just us here. Just us here. Can't sleep at night with your psh psh psh. I lose track of the days. Of course, I forget to eat, or lose the will to. Laurie makes me food, watches me eat it. Told her to evacuate, not to worry about me. I'm not worth worrying about, plain and simple. Even if I were, I ain't leaving, no matter what that fool says. From Maeve DeAngelis to Gerald Parker, subject just as stubborn as me. I knew I wouldn't see your name on the evac list, old man. Dalia and I always called you a stubborn ox for a reason. I've reset your admin access. You have full run of the silo and pasture. I'll redirect some additional supplies your way, also. We get out of this alive. You owe me a recipe for your stew. Deal? Dalia Volkova. Oh, so this is 15 years prior. To Gerald Parker, I'm leaving. I have to leave here. I can't live under Hale's shadow anymore. Thank you for letting me hide in your crops when Hale was looking for me. I know you don't believe in the Scarab's search for immortality, but it's an out. I have to take it. Look after Maeve for me while I'm gone, okay? Did Gerald save an email I wrote to him 15 years ago? So, Gerald, hi. I wish I came back sooner. I've missed you, you stubborn ox. He definitely does not look like he died within the last 48 hours. Gerald Parker, The Cluster, year 2240. I am only recording this because Laurie says so. But I do not care what happens to my body. I will be dead. Make moonshine or save humanity. It's yours now. Begin bio remeditation. This is a really neat game. Like, it's got some rough edges with the collision and the physics, but the, like, lore and storytelling and the whole, like, homecoming that's extremely cursed, it's neat. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that for just a bit. You never let me down when I was a kid. I'm glad I was the one to do this for you. Come on. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's a time limit on this one, which is good. Okay. Where did all this come back? It was never cleaned up proper. We'll see. Okay. I can't rotate or anything. High voltage. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of a tentacle left. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm glad I took that fast way out. Because this would have been annoying. I don't see any fruits. I don't know how much I care. At least for the current iteration. Like, when the game actually comes out, I think I'll care more about fruits, since it'll actually determine my upgrades. Gerald would have done anything for Lori, even in death. And there we go. Well, that was neat. I think, once again, big problem mostly boils down to the collision mechanics need a lot of work just for harvesting those fruits. Either you make it easier to collect them, or you make it so you don't have to collect them at all. I like the idea of the collection system, but it's one of those where, like, I was feeling a little frustrated about it, just trying to get them all, even if I was getting plenty of resources and maybe didn't need to. I think the big one I would say is, instead of having it that the sprayer doesn't harm them at all, why not just make it so that the gravity tether puts them in a bubble so they don't explode and you can just bring it over to you. As long as, like, you can get a clear read on the fruit, you can snag it and bring it back to you. I think that would probably be easier than trying to rely on the sprayer and the weird physics system, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. And who knows, maybe just a little bit more time in the oven will solve all of those problems. It's such a minor quibble, I get that, but on the flip side, it would make a little bit of the experience feel a little bit better. However, the rest of this is extremely good. I love the aesthetic, I love the music, I like the lore and storytelling, the fact that, yeah, you're this not exactly runaway, but, you know, you've left home and then you're coming back, but everyone's either lost or dead or evacuated, and you're kind of putting together the pieces of, like, what happened with this disaster. I love that. You know, it's very BioShock, it's very Prey, it's very Dead Space. But I think this is a little bit more personal, that the main character is actually commenting on this stuff. You know, for all of those games that I listed, BioShock, Dead Space, and Prey, except for Dead Space, and even barely, you never talk or emote in reaction to, like, any of these lore notes and dialogues that you're reading. Whereas here, this is like an actual character who's mourning the loss of everybody that they knew and loved when they were a kid. And, like, that's kind of powerful. That's very powerful. And it makes for a very compelling read. And the gameplay is kind of fun. I like Power Wash Sim. It works very well for this kind of ominous, creepy, pseudo-horror vibe that this game's got going on. But none of the actual gameplay is spooky, scary, you know, no real jump scares apart from, whoops, turn around, there's some mold coming straight at you. But, like, it's not like, you know, like an axe murder is bearing down on you and you can do nothing about it. It doesn't have that, and so it feels better. It feels better. I can get the aesthetics and the ambiance of, like, a haunted derelict space station without any of the actual real spooky bits. And also the game just looks nice. The art style and aesthetic, it's kind of a grungy painted style. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but I love the fact that so many of these indie games and AA games are starting to lean on styles that aren't just pure high definition realism, because I think it makes for a much more interesting aesthetic and also weirdly a more immersive experience for me. And so, like, yeah, I've really enjoyed exploring the space stations, each of these levels, because, I don't know, it was just neat looking around, seeing all the stuff, and really appreciating how it looked, as maybe shallow, I don't know if I'd say shallow, as unnecessary as some people put stakes on aesthetic. For me, it matters a lot, and I think this one absolutely nailed it. Anyway, I guess with all that said, I might as well mention that the Ambrosia demo is available. Oh, Ambrosia Sky. Sorry. I missed that second half of the logo. But the Ambrosia Sky demo is available now on Steam, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. I don't think there's really much more than I've already showed off, but it's genuinely worth a look and also worth a wish list. So if you want to, you know, go follow it on Steam or wishlist it on Steam, it'll help the game rank higher on the Steam Next Fest, and also will let you know when the game comes out, and also helps the game rank higher leading up to release. It's a lot of good things for developers when you wishlist their games. But with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, I'll see you next time.